Today I'm in a county celebrated for its natural beauty. It's also home to some of the most incredible rock formations found anywhere in the country, including this gravity-defying one known locally as Idle Rock. So will it be a rocky road or a simple stroll to property paradise this week? Find out as we escape to the country. In today's show, I'll be helping a couple make their move of a lifetime to the country. But when the battle lines are drawn, it's clear who's gaining ground. It's tough being you.
It is. I'm glad you know.
Yeah. But maybe we can call a truce with a mystery house.
Oh, it's stunning. It really is Lisa Land.
I'm in North Yorkshire, and all around me the weird and wonderful Brimham Rocks. For the last 320 million years, wind and water have sculpted Yorkshire millstone grit into these bizarre structures. They stand here, gazing out over God's own country, as named by the people who call this county home. Covering 3,000 square miles, the White Rose County is England's largest, stretching between the Dales and the North Sea coast. Set alongside its natural geological wonders is a rich legacy of architecture, from the ruins of historic abbeys to great estates. With Castle Howard still standing after 300 years, it's one of the most iconic stately homes in the country. Its two national parks, the North York Moors and the Yorkshire Dales, cover over a third of the county, its hills and pastures forming the bedrock of its agricultural heritage. North Yorkshire's history of quarrying is reflected in its housing stock, with an array of impressive locally hewn stone properties with real curb appeal, making it an attractive option for those wishing to escape to pastures new. North Yorkshire is the priciest county in the north of England. An average detached house will set you back £276,000. That's 20% above the average of the counties that border it. That's down to the Golden Triangle. So properties that fall between Harrogate, York and Leeds will go for a premium. However, if the idea appeals, there's a wealth of properties on the market. Priced at £370,000, this three-bedroomed house in Flaxton blends old and new with exposed beams throughout its reception areas. It also has a bright, sleek kitchen. On the market at £645,000, this glorious four-bedroom chapel conversion in Shaw Mills raises the roof with its vaulted interior and striking Gothic windows. The luxurious master bedroom and impeccable kitchen diner are reason enough to shout hallelujah. But for ultimate neo-Georgian grandeur, this six-bedroom house in Knaresborough, on for £1.25 million, offers a generous assortment of entertaining areas and beautifully landscaped gardens. It's clear North Yorkshire has enough beautiful property and scenery to entrance anyone. Not that this week's buyers need convincing. Let's meet them. Jane and Lisa, along with their daughter Lexi and pet dog Muffin, are desperate to up sticks from their four-bedroom house in Tiptree, Essex, and make the leap to North Yorkshire. Even though Lisa has a high-flying job in London, it's a case of now or never.
I was born and bred in North Yorkshire, and I feel this is the time to go back with the family. Lex is in year 6 now. She finishes school this year. She has already been accepted for a secondary school in North Yorkshire, although Lisa will be working in London.
But the 3 or 4 quality time days we get together will be the family days.
Time is of the essence, as they've already exchanged on their current property. What's more, the location of their new home up north is key to their quality of life.
The area we're looking to move to is within a 10-mile radius of York Station, because I'm going to be coming into that station and going from that station every week. It's very important that that's very easy for me to get to and from the house, otherwise it becomes a bit of a nightmare.
I quite embrace village life. I'm looking forward to it. I'd like to join in sort of village hall and stuff like that.
Whereas me, because I'm actually only up in the area 3 days a week, because I'm in London for the 4 days, I think I'd quite like to embrace the local pub and so really get into the community side of it that way, and I'll leave the village life for Jane during the week.
I might even join the WI.
A convivial home is certainly top of their wish list.
We are looking certainly for still a 4-bedroom property. There are only 3 of us in the house, but because we're moving so far away from family and friends, we'd like to have
Lots of people coming.
Plenty of bedroom space for people to come and stay for extended weekends, I'm sure. The study area for me is very important, ideally somewhere slightly away from the house.
And Jane has other requests to factor in.
I'm looking for a social kitchen, a large area, and also if I can get doors that open onto a garden to look out onto, especially for the dog, it would be lovely. I love gardening. I find it very therapeutic. I'd like a little area so that we can plant vegetables and Lexi and I can look and watch them grow together. That would be fantastic.
So what style of property are they drawn to?
We'd like a property to be characterful.
Brand new house in a village location. We wouldn't say no to, but it would have to be something special.
Barn conversion, we don't mind. We're happy to look at barn conversions. So it can be anything. We can't sit here and say this is what it will be, but just something we can point out.
We'll know when we see it.
And how much do they have to spend on their Yorkshire property?
Our maximum budget for our new property is £500,000.
Given Jane and Lisa's particular location demands, the area we have to search in is very limited. That's going to be the major hurdle in this house move. As far as the house itself, well, there's naught to worry about. As long as Jane can have a large kitchen, Lisa can have her study, and Lexi can bag one of the 4 bedrooms, then I think the lasses will be happy. This is about finding a house that all 3 of them can call a home in a county that Jane already does. Let's see what we can do. Jane and Lisa ideally want their new family home to be around 10 miles northwest of York, towards Knaresborough and Harrogate. So Lexi's school run and Lisa's commute are as painless as possible. However, we may need to look further afield to get them everything they're looking for. I'll be showing them 3 houses we've cherry-picked, but I won't be revealing the price of each until they've guessed first. Lastly, we'll be going beyond limits and tempting them with our mystery property. Welcome to Yorkshire, or I should say, welcome home.
Yes, thank you. Yes, it is my home, yes.
Must be quite emotional for you.
It is. For the last year, I've sort of wanted to come home. I think the time is right. Lexi changes schools, and, you know, hopefully we'll find the property of our dreams.
We have looked at a lot so far. Some great houses, but just sometimes the location just doesn't work.
Let's take you back a bit. We have looked at a lot. How many?
Just over 30.
Over 30 properties
over
already?
30. Yes, we've had a long look.
Oh, thanks a bunch.
Probably more, actually, but we haven't listed the ones sort of that are under offer or sold.
OK, great.
So if there's a few left out there.
Yeah.
Are you excited about this?
Really excited, actually, and more so because we actually move in 2 months' time. So the pressure's on, the pressure's really on for you guys. Yeah, we literally move in 2 months, so if we don't find a property, we have to rent somewhere.
Okay.
And we are excited because we're hoping you're going to find us something we can't find.
Yeah. I'm worried about you, though.
Why?
Because you're going to be on the train all the time.
Oh, no, not all the time, because I'm going to live in London during the week, and then I'm going to come up here just on the sort of long weekends. So it'll be like a holiday for me every weekend.
The location's going to be paramount for you then, isn't it?
10 to 12 miles of really York Station is our boundary.
What about 15?
10 to 12's good.
Is she always like this?
Yes, yeah.
You're going to get your way, aren't you, in the next few days?
I hope so. Yeah, that is the plan, yeah.
Recap on the budget.
500,000.
Okay.
And it is rather solid on that number, only because I'm actually buying a property in London as well. So really, if it can be 500 or under, then whatever comes under it, I can put onto my property in London.
Okay.
So it really is a deadline for us.
Let's get cracking, shall we?
Let's
go. Come on.
Okay.
Perfect.
With a £500,000 budget, Jane and Lisa are chomping at the bit to find a family home that will offer them an open-plan kitchen diner, an office for Lisa to work from home, 4 bedrooms, and a generous garden set in a village with a short commute for Lisa to York and within easy reach of Lexi's new school. With a daily school run firmly in mind, we're heading to the village of Skelton-on-Ure for our first property. Besides a strong community and some amenities, there are nearby trains running straight into York for Lisa and a local school bus service for Lexi. Among the well-tended properties is this Victorian housekeeper's cottage, built in the 1840s and attached to the main manor house. So what do you think of the property? It's not detached?
I think, yeah, it's not detached. That's obviously the first thing. I think it's
nice.
lovely.
I think it's nice, very nice.
Peaceful area, which is very nice.
It is.
Just slightly off the road,
Yeah.
which is great.
Good.
Good. No,
This is all positive.
It
All
is.
the points.
It is positive.
Well, it's a good first reaction to the character exterior. Hopefully inside will hold the same appeal. Come on in. The heart of the house. You walk straight in from the front door into your living room. What do you think?
Yeah, I think because it's come straight off there, because you've got this little area here, that's okay as long as it's not straight into the lounge.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite small, but yeah. But yes, no, it's got a nice feel to it.
It does, yeah.
Nice.
It's quite a strange layout. It's quite a long house.
Right.
You know, you can go left towards the living spaces and right to your kitchen and dining room.
Okay.
Should we see the kitchen and dining room?
Yes, please, yeah.
Well, let's see if they can imagine serving up family meals in here. I know you've got a dining room in your property now, and you don't use it that much, do you?
No, not that much really. I mean, we do the occasional dinner party, but it's a very formal dining room, and that's not really where we are as a family.
Okay.
Lexi's grown up now. She likes to spend some time with us in the kitchen. So a kitchen diner is our preference, but if the house has got one, then why not?
You could actually open this up into one big space, because behind here is the other side of the fireplace. It's just been boarded up.
Right.
So, you know, the fire could work both rooms.
Right. Oh.
That'd be a
Which would be
potential.
quite a nice idea, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want the dining room table, you can
Yes.
just make it into one big
Yeah.
living space,
Yeah,
maybe
nice.
with a piano or whatever as well.
Yes.
Yes, got one of those. That ticks the box there. Good.
Well, let's take you through to the kitchen, because I know that's an important room for you.
is.
Come on.
It is.